One of the lasting tragedies of nearly 4 decades of war and instability in Afghanistan is the ongoing refugee crisis, with an estimated 7 million Afghans still living in neighboring Pakistan and Iran. The treatment of these refugees has long been a sensitive issue, often straining Kabul's relations with both countries. Under the nearly 4-year rule of the Islamic Emirate, the situation worsened with the start of mass deportations. Throughout this period, the United Nations has supported the Islamic Emirate's stance, urging Pakistan and Iran to treat Afghan refugees with dignity. Most recently, the UN's top representative for Afghan refugees reiterated this call in an exclusive interview with RTA News.
Our message to the countries and to the people in Pakistan and Iran is that for 40 years you have received Afghans with generosity. You have opened your houses, you have opened your schools, you have opened your hospitals to them, and you have treated them well. Now, treat them with dignity. Continue to extend the hand of brotherhood to the Afghans, and our main request to both countries is for those who want to return, we welcome them home.
In a report last Thursday, the United Nations warned that Afghanistan is facing a humanitarian crisis due to the return of over 1 million Afghans from neighboring countries and urged immediate global action. UNHCR Arafat Jamal echoed the concern, calling on the international community to continue humanitarian support for the returnees.
Of course, there are challenges. The main challenge is that the authorities in Kabul are not recognized. They are de facto. This means that they are subject to a series of restrictions, and so are we, which often makes it difficult to work. However, our position as the United Nations is to engage in a continuing dialogue with the de facto authorities.
In response to a question about the conduct of the Islamic Emirate institutions toward returnees and their handling of the refugee crisis, Arafat Jamal said,
"The most positive thing I would say, having worked in Afghanistan for a year, is that everybody in this country, from the de facto authorities to the person in the street, is very warm, generous, and welcoming to their citizens who are coming back home. I have not seen a single Afghan."
According to the latest UNHCR data, 3.5 million Afghan refugees have returned from Iran and Pakistan since 2023, with over 1 million returning this year alone, a trend that United Nations says is deeply concerning.